Greetings moviegoers and welcome to another Midnight Movie Madness. I'm the host, and today we're going to take a look at the new sci-fi thriller Transcendence, which marks as the directorial debut of Christopher Nolan's former cinematographer, Wally Pfister. Shut up. And speaking of Christopher Nolan, this project was originally going to be his next film to direct before he opted out to work on this November's Interstellar. But he still serves as one of the film's executive producers, while the director's chair was given to his longtime friend with the unfortunate last name. The film stars Johnny Depp as Dr. Will Castor, a renowned scientist on the verge of creating artificial intelligence with the help of his best friend and beloved wife, played by Paul Bettany and Rebecca Hall respectively. But it doesn't take too long for a small group of anti-technology extremists to sabotage most of Castor's research and gun him down with a radiated bullet. The only way to save him is by uploading his mind onto cyberspace, which ultimately transforms him into the world's first artificially intelligent being. The movie looks and sounds like it has everything going for it, from the intriguing sci-fi premise to the very basic fact that Christopher Nolan funded it, but sadly, all of it falters on quite a number of important elements. The first of which being the character interactions. Even though they're played by a terrific set of actors, they still come across as lifeless, robotic drones even long before one of them becomes a machine himself. And speaking of the elephant in the room, was somebody giving Johnny Depp tranquilizer pills during filming? Because I don't think he's ever given a more uninteresting and emotionally lacking performance than he does in this movie. I also didn't find the love story between Johnny Depp and Rebecca Hall anywhere near remotely compelling. Hall is certainly doing her best, but when it comes to acting alongside Depp's painfully monotonous and sleep-inducing performance, the film loses its emotional center that should have benefited the story more, but ultimately works against it. And that brings us to probably my biggest complaint about the movie. It's kind of boring. I mean, there's barely anything within this movie that keeps it from being such an unbelievably dull and forgettable movie-going experience. The only truly good thing I could say about it is that the cinematography is absolutely breathtaking. But that was pretty much a given since the director spent most of his career giving us nothing but memorable imagery in such movies like Memento, Inception, and the Dark Knight trilogy. But apart from being a great-looking screensaver, this movie was still a big disappointment. And as much as I hate to say this, I'm gonna have to give Transcendence a 4 out of 10. And that concludes our show. I'm the host, and I will see you next time on another Midnight Movie Madness.